Okay, on to video 2 of the VW Transport T5 4motion day van conversion. So that's the side window in. That was the driver's side. This is the passenger sliding door window. Lovely fit. And the rear windows, again, from Leisure Vehicle Windows in Corby. Really good fit. You don't even need to move them around. I think there was, especially on the side, hardly any movement. They just fit into the perfectly into the gap. A little bit of movement on the back here, but yeah, it's a nice and even all the way around. So next is where I got to on stripping the back out. So clean this up, take the odd few screws out, clean the cab up, and put the plywood floor down. I think it'll either be 9 or 12 mil depending on the quality when I go to pick it up. So first job, get this clean, get the cab clean, go from there. Okay, that's the load area stripped. Bit of a spillage of paint or something there, but there's no damage, no rust. To be expected, to be honest, in a 2012 van. Arches cleaned, all covered, but I always clean them as you've need to put a floor down, or if you're carpeting, it gives a good adhesion. Nice and tidy. This side step will have to come out, be scrubbed and probably plastic painted. Same with the back small door shut section there. Okay, onto the cab. Well, yeah, bit of a difference. Right, let's go. Okay, that's the cab lining done. Door cards, dash, seats lightly cleaned for now. The lower dash there. Just need to do the floor. Looking at the passenger seat, the build was going to have a diesel heater underneath the drivers. I think what I'll do now, try and get a bit of light on that. Zoom in a bit. You've got 2 cabinets there. I'd imagine the spare wheel jack and everything is in here. I've taken it out, it was kind of all over the place. That side there, I'll go for a leisure battery and possibly either solar or split charger from the main battery. Then you've got the, well, basically I'm going to leave the van as close as I can to not much work to do for a full camper. Then you can go for, I think if I leave the solar panel off, you could go for a pop top or the split charger. You'll have a possibly 130 amp hour leisure battery, so you can go from that for the rest of the electrics. This sort of keep it simple kind of thing. If not, put another leisure battery in, boost it up a bit, put solar power on, whatever. So I'm going to try and leave it so all you need is a bed and shelving. However you do that, it'll be carpeted with a leisure battery, diesel heater underneath the seat with the vent coming out kind of this way. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of for now. Anyway, let's get this floor clean. That's the first cleaning pass on the cab. It's come out really clean. Driver side, cab floor I should have said. That's the first pass there. I'm going to go over the entire interior when it's built maybe 2 or 3 times again, but the first time I clean anything, it's a good strong mix of traffic film remover, TFR truck wash, just to get the grime off. There is another good product, or products, Jenny Chem, salvage rebuilds. Rob and Chris use them. I've not used them myself, but I know they've got a good range of detailing products. Myself at the moment, I just use traffic film remover, watered down basically 2 or 3 times until I get almost like a shampoo effect for the dash, window cleaner on the windows, and then a dash treatment, and yeah, get good results. So okay, what's wrong with this cab? There's some glue or something in there. I'll get that out, and I'm going to put some probably rubber mats inside the door shuts there. What else have I found? Seats all good. As ever, this clip on the sun visor, they're always going, they break there. I'll replace that. They're not expensive, but a good tip there is buy the good ones. The cheap ones just break pretty much straight away. I think that was it, apart from a little mark on the underside, sort of thing holder, whatever it is there. I think it might be silicone. I can get that off. Apart from that, it's in excellent condition. Wow, the light is really a bit dark today with the old light, but yeah, that's the cab done. So I think the next job I'll go for, I've got the carpet, I've got the glue, I've got the panels, I've got to cut that panel, so I think I'll go for the carpet in there. The plan was this morning to go out and get the floor. Missed that opportunity, so I think I'll pick that up first thing in the morning. So I'll carpet the panels, get these off ready for the insulation. Again, picking that up in the morning, same place. I'll probably plan out where I'm going to put the diesel heater. For definite, it's going under the driver's seat there, and where the blue pipe is, the return to plumb it into. So yeah, I'll go for carpeting in fact insulates the double-sided insulation bubble wrap on the inner roof here, and carpet the roof liners, and then put all the little bits that are missed, and do the carpeting. But before that, there's something I forgot, which is these metal edges. That all needs to come off, so you've got a nice neat edge. I've done that before. I think it's pulling away these seatbelt sort of post covers and taking this off, removing that from the side and the bottom. I think I'll do that now, and then I'll do the carpeting after. I forgot what a pain they are to get out. Angle around at the bottom and chop down for each one. Anyway, done now. So more cleaning to do, but I have to push this, that'll be moved basically, to get this piece off here. Driver's seat's forward, ready to get the piece off down there. That'll give a nice neat edge when the seat's down. That'll be against the floor, wood against it, and just a trim piece here just to cover cab to rear access. Allow this seat to swivel if you're in future going to put a swivel base there maybe. Okay, so get that metal edge off over there. Okay, so these are plastic off, top one first, bottom one second, and there's just one wire to be removed that can be pushed forward. The top one's bolt on, 10 mils. I thought, there we go, I've caught up, but no. Chopping that across, bending it round, cutting it where the spots are. I couldn't find my, in fact they're welds, so it's pointless using a spot cutter, they're quite big. So anyway, as long as the integrity is there and all of the original seatbelt points are there, and you're essentially just leaving these couple of little, 1, 2, and a bit at the bottom, bodywork hammer, make sure that when the plastic's back on, the carpet will go around, no issue. So the same on the passenger side. That's the passenger side done. That's the lower piece in situ, and these, you can see one over there, the whites, can I point to it right? That, you got to get them out and put back in the plastic, otherwise you just end up hammering away at these. There's one at the top as well here, that. Yeah, so pretty easy, but drama around the pain in the arse level 10. A lot of cutting out little bits and pieces, but yeah, to be honest, that's what makes the finish. Now I can carpet into this and it just looks a lot neater. So I'll be putting these back on, leaving the seats where they are. So I've decided to get a leisure battery. The diesel heater's got to go under there, so don't need to take the seats out, just move them around. Work out how I can locate the battery into the furthest point of the inner seat for the inner seat for the battery to run from to the diesel heater, and anything else you've got in the back. May even run a decent AWG wire across there so you can go from that. Not too sure yet. Or supply it with it. Just make it as simple as possible to create a nice camper van from this. And then run a split charger from the front, fused at probably at the bulkhead end. I normally fuse them and then bring it into the leisure battery. Yeah, I'm going on a bit now, but that's the plans. So seatbelt covers back on, seatbelt secure, and then, well, it'll be the flooring, but that'll be tomorrow, so I ain't got it. So okay, got the floor, the vinyl and the ply. It's good quality ply, so I'm going to go with 9mm. There's no reason to put anything thicker than that. So I'll clear a bit of space, get the sheets down and use the old, what was on there for the template. So yeah, just mark around that. Then the second piece there will be cut out of the second piece. That's the first piece in. And the right hand section there. That's the second piece in, just need to secure it to the floor. That's gone in well, that has. And it is 12mm that I purchased. I thought it was 9. That'd explain why they're about £4 each more, but anyway, all the better for the person that buys it. That's a good strong floor now. Okay, floor secure, so on with the vinyl. I put this in just about every camper van. You can go back and look how I put it down, dead easy. Stagger it like that, make sure you don't finish right tight to the edge where you're putting sort of silly slivers in like that, and it can be cut with Stanley blade. And I always leave as much of the stuff as I can. When you've built your camper van, you're driving it and you knacker up one of these, take it out, replace it. Yeah, instead of getting the whole floor up. I mean, that's a headache. Right, I'll crack on with this. So that's all the pieces down without cutting anything. It's gone well. Same distance either side there, so all the half pieces now. Normally when you cut one, they'll go either end, top piece, bottom piece. And here, where the headboard was, I'll need to put a couple of pieces of pine there and there. I think I'll settle those on a bit of filler. When the filler goes off in 15-20 minutes, I'll be able to go over the top. Do everything else first. Yep, floor nearly down. So that's the floor down, done. No trimming on the back here, that's all done. Everything's as it should be. Always comes out lighter than it is on video. Just go to the side. Need to trim a little bit round here. Wait until it dries, basically, it's easier to trim. There'll be a little bit of angle on there, here on the side door, and at the back there. So carpeting next. So I've kept everything that I need. This is the driver's side complete panel. That obviously needs a section here cutting out because it's now glazed. The 2 roof sections, they'll be carpeted. Side door section, rear passenger, and 2 lower barn door pieces there. Carpets arrived, got some bubble wrap, I've got 2 of those, 1 of those, and that's the diesel heater that I'm fitting. It's the upright one, but essentially at the bottom it's the same as everything else you'll see on YouTube, eBay, wherever. I'll keep all the casing, everything as it is, if you ever need to use it like that, or I'll take it apart and fit it under the seat, which I'm leaving the seats as is at the moment. So everything's ordered. I'm waiting on a battery for the van. The battery was shot. I've got a battery tester, just wouldn't take a charge. Well, not one that I'm happy with, so I'll put a new battery in it. Leisure battery, a split charger system I've decided to go for, because that'll be used regardless of what you do with the van. So that's it for this one. I'll leave it at that. Other stuff has crept in, so in the next one it will be the carpeting, the diesel heater, and I think there'll be maybe another one after that, finishing touches, and then for sale. I'm still waiting on the mechanic for the power steering rack to be sorted, but yeah, getting there.